The argument that Western imperialism and colonialism wasn't that bad because look at how people were treating themselves before Europeans arrived is incredibly weak. Because imagine you're out for a walk and you pass by a house where there's obviously a great deal of domestic disharmony. Would that domestic disharmony justify you breaking into the house, stealing their things, and treating them even worse based on the argument, look at how they were treating themselves before I arrived? Because I hope we can all recognize not only would that be a poor argument, it's immoral. Now, Asians, Africans, Pacific Islanders, and others had the ability to travel transcontinentally before Europeans. And white anthropologists and archaeologists had a hard time wrapping their heads around this, first of all because of supremacy, but also because they didn't leave a permanent record of death, destruction, and subjugation everywhere they reached. China was trading peacefully with African nations decades before Columbus was born and when tribalism was happening, but it did not result in the exploitation of tribalism to establish a transcontinental system of chattel slavery. So if you're going to travel around the world and you see people mistreating each other and you don't want to help, don't help. But the Portuguese literally commissioned a concept of whiteness for the purpose of exploiting conflict among West African nations to establish a transcontinental slave trade. So exploiting the harm that people were causing each other to justify causing more harm for their benefit is literally what whiteness was created for.